Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back in Caleta de Fuste. It's the 8th of July, tourism has restarted. We're going to have a walk round, aren't we?
Yeah, there's definitely more things that seem to have opened up and more people around, so it'll be interesting to see what we can find.
So we're going to have a complete walk round, show you which bars, restaurants are open, and have a look as well, see if we can see how many people generally are here at the moment. So we're down here by the harbour. The first thing we noticed, we came up here on Sunday, and because the Barcel hotel has opened, they have opened one of the bars here on the harbour, which is really great to see. So they're serving food and drink at Bar Norre, which is a sports bar, and inside as well there are public toilets that are open in there. So there are facilities for people to use. And here on the harbour as well, the information desk is open for excursions. So if people are arriving in the next couple of weeks and want to see about what's available in terms of boat trips and experiences, there are people there to talk to. Some of the water sports are available again here, so you can see people out with kayaks, the stand-up paddle boards, and the paddle boats as well with the slides on, so those all look like they're available. And I believe the jet skis can be rented as well. So there are options now for things for people to do, which is great. So we're just going to walk along the beach and just show you how busy it is. But this is the Barcel Castillo beach and the Barcel Royal Level, both of which opened on the 1st of July. And there is quite a lot, I'd say, of guests in there, in and around the pool at the moment. The pool is open. I'm not sure how they're monitoring who can be in there at once. There's obviously some system to limit capacity, but from what I can tell here, it's probably not that easy to see on the camera. There's probably about 10 people in the pool at the moment. It's actually surprising how busy that looks, that resort, to me. They're all distance, but there's just seem quite a lot of people here, which is maybe...
Well, there's certainly more than we've seen up till now. Yeah. And there's quite a few people on the beach as well. So this is the main beach in Caleta. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. Plenty of people in the water, and the sun lounges are available to rent again, spaced out. And there's plenty of them at the moment, lots of room for everybody. It's still fairly quiet along this path by the beach. Somebody running and a couple of people on the scooters, which are available to rent again. But we came up this way on the weekend for a bit of a long walk, and when we did, we noticed that the bar on the corner here had also reopened. So it's another one owned by Barcel, so one they've opened, obviously with having guests back in their resort now.
Hello. Andy Oldham.
Hi, nice to meet you, Andy. So we've just met Andy and Sarah and Amy, who are here this week. So thanks for saying hi, guys. We're getting quite a few people stopping us and saying hello, aren't we? Out and about.
I mean, if you're here and you see us,
definitely,
don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Come and say hello. We don't bite. But yeah, it's great to meet people that are enjoying the videos. Just nice to see people out here again, being able to enjoy themselves. So enjoy your week's break. Right, we're going to carry on. So this bar on the corner here, owned by the Barcel, has reopened now. La Perlita. They've got ice cream here, drinks. They normally do pizzas. Hand sanitizer station there. Tables are all spaced out for everybody. Hi. We've made it now to one of the areas where you can access the beach here, and the council have been doing a lot of work to install a new path here. So there's a one-way system now on and off the beach, which is good just to maintain distances when it does get a bit busier. And they have now reopened the toilet facilities and the showers as well, which is good news. So people do have facilities to use. And I'm sure there'll be soap and things in there so that people can keep their hands washed. The play areas were still roped off when we went past, but there's people on the beach sort of enjoying themselves, playing with frisbees, footballs, that sort of thing, and the lifeguards are back in action as well. So people can enjoy the beach. There's no need to wear a mask or anything, just maintain the distance from other people. And this beach is very large, so I can't see there being an issue in terms of capacity. So we're just walking up from the beach towards the White Centre, and I still keep having a lot of questions about the White Centre, about what's happening there, because it is still all taped off at the moment. Our understanding is that the White Centre owner, so the sort of leaseholder, is the Barcel Hotel. So they have the decision over when this reopens, and they've been working with the bar owners and restaurant owners here, and we've been told that it will reopen on the 1st of September, with the possibility of it possibly being a week or two sooner than that, depending. But at the moment it is all still closed off. So a lot of these popular venues won't reopen officially until the 1st of September. The bar owners have been given access inside though, so there's a couple of them that are doing renovation works. So should be good and ready to welcome people back when it can reopen, but for now it is still closed. And that means that the Ipadino supermarket in there is also still closed as well, so that particular one won't be open just yet, but there are others in Caleta that we'll show you as we walk around. Just opposite the White Centre on the other side of the road, you've got Hopscotch. It's not somewhere we've eaten yet, but we've heard very good things about it. I think that opened up just before, a week or two before we went into lockdown. And this Chinese shop is open, so if you need things for the beach, inflatables, that sort of thing, there's somewhere for you to go. And the taxi rank here, you can see middle of the day, there's 4 taxis there, so taxis are readily available in Caleta if you need to go somewhere. You just need to remember that masks are compulsory on public transport, but there's certainly no shortage of cars. We're just about to start going down the main street in Caleta, but just to show you these few here that are open. So Dulce de Leche and Bar Tapas. It was quite busy. They do a Menu del Dia in Bar Tapas, so if you're looking for an affordable lunch spot, it's worth a look in there. I'm going to have a little walk down the main street now. It is lunchtime, so we'll see what's open. We've got an idea of a few that are going to be opening in the next week or two as well, so we can give you that info. So California, the bar on the corner there, the first one was open. And the Havana bar, another popular spot.
Aye. They do buffet on a Sunday as well, which they've brought back. So
yes, yeah, I'm not sure how they're working that, whether they're just serving people at the table, but there's a good deal if you're here on a Sunday. I think it's about €8, and it includes a drink. Very friendly staff in there. They sometimes have some live music as well. It's one we've been to a couple of times and quite enjoy, so even if you're just looking for somewhere for a sort of pre-dinner drink, that's a good spot as well. So compared to the early videos that we showed you around Caleta, going back to sort of beginning of May, when there was really nobody about, you can kind of see down here just how many cars there are now. a lot busier, which is great. I'll put the link up in the corner to one of the previous videos if you want to see how it compares. The sign for Spirit Bath says it's open on the weekends, so Saturday and Sunday from 1 p.m. Player Park, which is like a cafeteria. I think they normally have like some sort of amusements or things in there. It looks like it's open for drinks, but the amusements aren't available. And this Dulce de Leche is still closed, but as we've just seen, the one around the corner is open. So it probably doesn't make sense for them to have two open at the moment, so just the one. Step in on the other side of the road, and Pumarol, the Italian restaurant, are both open now. And then here you've got Bar Havana, which again is a nice little bar. Good place for pre-dinner drinks. I'm not sure, I don't know if Shivam's open in this location. It is? Yeah, they are. So they've reopened, which is good. And the Cave, which is another great little spot, really good happy hours in this place. Great place to come and have a drink. They're open again. And they've got plenty of seating with spaced out outside now as well. We can't really come to the main strip without talking about Fado Rock. It's one of the most popular restaurants here. They are due to reopen apparently on the 15th of July, so that's next week. El Patio next door, I've not heard a date on that one, so I can't tell you when that one's opening. KM0, I believe that's owned by the same people as Fado Rock. I've not heard a reopening date for KM0, but Fado Rock is the 15th. O Fado here is a Portuguese restaurant, and that is open at the moment, so that is a good option if you're here looking for a nice evening meal. So this centre where the 15 restaurant is still closed at the moment, but I have seen on their Facebook page that they are hoping to reopen on the 17th of July, so that's next Friday. So that will give people another sort of higher end food option. Got quite a nice menu usually in there, and it's quite a popular choice. So there are definitely a couple of places already open, and others that are going to be opening certainly within the next week to 10 days. So this Ipadino supermarket is open, and the British Corner bar there as well. And it looks as if the Great Wall, the Chinese, also might be open. They've got tables outside. So the Lord Nelson is no longer going to be at this location. They are looking for an alternative premises, but they're no longer going to be there. So good luck to them in finding something, because we always really love going into the Lord Nelson. Always really friendly. I've not heard anything about the bars here, so Slap and Tickle, Revival, I think those are currently still closed at the moment. Sportium is open. And the souvenir shop has reopened here as well. Fusion 22, really great curry house in Caleta. It's our favourite. They're in there at the moment getting everything ready. They've just told us that they're going to open up next Friday, which is really good news. So that'll be the 17th, so that's the date that they're aiming for. Forte Gym has reopened, really popular gym in Caleta. It's a boxing gym, but they've also got all sorts of cardio and weight equipment in there. They certainly do weekly passes, they probably do day passes as well. Pop in there and ask for Adam. So this is Porta Del Sol Complex, so there's a few bars and restaurants here. If you've been watching our videos for a while, you'll know that when the bars reopened, we came and interviewed Lorraine Scott, who owns Scott's Cafe Bar. So all of these are open, so Nonalia, Scott's, Pickled Palm, which is a good restaurant option in the evening. Katrina's beauty salon is open. The ice cream shop is also open. and Ascension, which is sort of a higher end, sort of fine dining style food that opened for the first time, I believe, last night. So that's open again now for bookings for the evening. Aberdeen Angus Steakhouse, that closed earlier in the year, so that one's no longer around. Nothing to do with the current situation. I think it was January that it closed. And opposite there you've got East Coast Rides if you want to hire motorbikes or scooters, and there's a Brit food store as well. So we're just heading up now towards the Happy Centre, but as we do, should probably mention Bar Oliver, which is upstairs here. Great tapas bar, cocktails, they are open at the moment, so really nice place for a cocktail if that's what you fancy. Ipadino Express is still closed here, so it is that main one up on the main road if you want to get some bits and pieces from the supermarket. Jack's, the scooter hire shop, souvenir shop, that's been open for a couple of weeks. And then we've got My Tapas 1966. This is having some work done at the moment, hence the noise, so apologies for that, but the owners told us it will be the last weekend in July, so I think Friday the 24th. The Happy Centre then, so pretty much all of these are now open. It's an ice cream shop, Studs, Gory, which is apparently very good for paella. We've never tried it there, but they certainly do great coffee. Then you've got Fun in the Sun upstairs, Trafalgar and Winnet on the corner. So quite a lot of options there for food and drink. The other side of the road, just under the Rezamar Hotel, you've got Tyrrell and El Capitan. So El Capitan used to be in a much different location further down this road. They closed quite a long time ago now. But the same sort of food options exist, tapas style food at this new location. And Tyrrell has quite a good selection of beers on tap, and they tend to have live music there as well. The Dog and Duck pub underneath the San Jorge Hotel is open. They probably have one of the best range of drinks anywhere in Caleta. Shirley's Sanctuary is also open for hair and beauty treatments. And over the road, Undici Cafe has been open for a while, with Cafe Del Town expected to join it sometime in July. So I've had a few comments and questions just asking if we could clarify on the video what the regulation is in terms of wearing masks here. It's not at all onerous, what would you say?
No, I mean at the moment it's anywhere where you can't guarantee social distancing. So if you're going into shops, supermarkets, etc., you should have one on your person at all times. Obviously at the moment we're walking down a street which is empty, so we're not wearing a mask. But it may well be that once tourism returns and it's busier, if you're walking down the main street and there's lots of people around, you may need to wear a mask, and certainly should have one on you, just in case. But otherwise, you know, if you go into a bar or a restaurant, you're not wearing a mask because you're eating and drinking. If you're on the beach, you're not wearing a mask. So there's obviously not every situation that you need to be wearing one, but you should always carry one with you.
Yeah, there is fines for non-compliance, but I think the first course of action would probably be somebody asking you to put one on. So make sure you've got one on your person, like Sarah said. Public transport is a must, and inside shops, shopping centres, you have to have a mask on. But otherwise maintain the 1.5 metre distance, and you don't need to. So that's it in a nutshell. Ristorante Frasquita, which is a really, really nice fresh seafood restaurant. Really good local place. They have paella night on a Wednesday, but you can pre-order paella at any other time with 24 hours notice. It's great to see that they've reopened because the food in there is really, really nice. Really friendly staff. But we're going to head down this section now, just to see what's reopened down by the beach up at this end. So Amare is reopening this Friday, we've been told by the owner. So when we came up here on the weekend, none of the tables and chairs had been put out, so you can definitely tell that they're getting ready now to reopen. And I can see as well that Smile has reopened. So Smile and the Beach Cafe are two really popular places along the beach here for drinks, lunch and dinner in the evening, but a lot of people like to sit there during the day. Really nice views of the beach. And the Beach Cafe for some reason is a lot quieter than Smile, so I don't know whether maybe they're just doing drinks and not food or something. That might be what it is initially, because Smile is packed, but the Beach Cafe for some reason isn't. Just got a few people on the terrace. Hiya. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. Yeah. Salut. Cheers. Bye. So we're meeting viewers left, right and centre today. The bars and the restaurants are not allowed to use paper menus, so you're going to see these QR codes to get menus up. So you just open the camera app on your phone, it will read it, and then you can click on the link and it's going to open up the menu for you. It's difficult to see in the sunlight here, but I've got the menu in multiple different languages. Drinks, food, you can search for an item as well to see if they sell it, so that's really, really handy, and you're going to see this at pretty much everywhere that you go now whilst paper menus can't be used. This is Playa La Guira, which is the beach behind the Atlantico Centre, and this is pretty busy at the moment. And a few people have asked about Isla Bar, which is the one that you walk out to. It's owned by the Elba Hotels and it is now reopen. So you've got another bar option close to the beaches. So we've just popped to the back of the Atlantico Centre here, just to show you that there are bars and restaurants open here as well. So I think pretty much all of these are open now. So Cafe Gala, Tex-Mex Place, Ocean View. People can sit outside. We've got lots of people waving at us here, which is nice. I think the Shivam Indian restaurant's also open. So yeah, all of these food options seem to be open at the Atlantico. And the children's play area as well has reopened. So if you've got kids and you're struggling for things to keep them occupied on holiday, this is now available.
It's got a 25% discount on at the moment as well.
So yeah, if you're one of those early holiday makers, you're going to get the discount.
Can I go on the carousel?
No. I don't think you're not short enough, are you?
Well, I could lose a few inches.
So we've come up to the Montecastillo Centre just to quickly show you what's here. I don't think the View Bar has reopened yet. It's one I've not seen anything about. So yeah, not sure that one's open, but Bollywood Spices, the Indian restaurant, is, as is Chaplin's. There's a sign here for the bell. We'll just have a little quick look inside. So yeah, these are all pretty quiet in here. So the bell is open and the Sunrise Terrace is open. So I think they do a good breakfast at the Sunrise Terrace, that's an option. The bell must just be open in the evenings because it's not open at the moment. And we'll head out this way. So Course Bar is open. Ipadino Express up here is open as well. And there's another Brit food shop which is also open. Zanzibar here is open. Nesta's is not open yet. The owner there put on Facebook, I believe, that they will open as soon as they feel there's enough trade for them to do so. So I hope you've enjoyed our little walk around Caleta de Fuste, showing you all the bars and the restaurants that are currently open. The other one that we probably should mention is Algomas, which is on the golf course. We've eaten there a few times.
Yeah, that's been open for a while, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, really good food there. They've got a Facebook page if you want to make a reservation. It's a short taxi ride from Caleta, maybe €5 or something, so worth a visit if you're over here in the next couple of weeks. I think it's fair to say for anybody coming in the next sort of 7 days or so, maybe the restaurant choice is still a little limited, but by the end of July I think you'll notice that a lot more has opened. As we were walking around, we can see ones that are preparing to open. We've spoken to a few of the owners, they've given us dates. Things are looking a lot more promising, I'd say, for people coming here soon. Lots of
in
bars.
the past week, it's definitely increased the activity, the number of people here, the bars and restaurants that are opening. And it's nice to see. I mean, we live here. We don't rely on tourism at all, but we first fell in love with this place 8 years ago as tourists. So it's just nice to see things starting to get back to some level of normality.
And to hear the business owners be quite positive about the outlook and people returning is great to see as well. So yeah, it's been great to do another update video. We hadn't done one for a couple of weeks just because I think we were waiting for tourism to be confirmed, flights to start coming in and for these places to start opening. But I feel now with this video we've been able to show you just how much things have really improved. So thanks again for all the likes, the comments, and we'll see you next week.
See you soon.